How's it hanging? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And we've returned to some Outer Worlds. But first things first, just to let everyone know, there is a storm blowing out where I am. And the problem is, because I'm in the middle of nowhere, there's a high chance that if anything goes wrong, my whole power could be out. So if we disappear completely randomly, that's the reason why. That being said, we are now here in Outer Worlds, and we are doing, wrong button, we are doing the DLC Peril on Gorgon. We need to get in here. Now, before we carry on, we just like to say, for the whole of this month, for those that don't know, we've teamed up with 3,000 other content creators in a fundraiser known as Team Water. We are part of Team Water. This is in order to try raising $40 million to provide clean water for around the globe. For $1, you'll be able to provide clean water for one person for up to a year. For the amount we're planning and hoping to raise, the 40 million, that will provide clean water for 2 million people for decades. So if you're interested in checking out Team Water, joining Team Water and donating, there's links to that in the description below. Or if you're here live, you'll see that pinned at the top of the live chat. Or if you're watching on VOD, you can see that on pinned as the top comment. So if you're interested in donating or find out more about Team Water, go to teamwater.org and check out the links in the description and the comments. Okay, let's crack on with it. Hi Doctor Who Designs, hope you're having a good day. Are you about to say hi in the other stream? For the stream ended. Yeah, 7 o'clock stream ended. And then the new one for this one has just started. Then when this one ends, hopefully we'll be on the member stream after that. But it all depends, because there's a storm and that could easily wipe out our power. And we live in the middle of nowhere. So if our power goes out, there's nothing we can do.
Come here. Let's have a chat. All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
Okay. Keep looking into his eyes.
Good. Look up. Now look down.
Keep looking. You have pretty eyes. Yeah, let's do that.
Thank you. Got him from my mother. You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation.
Captain Hawthorne, Ned Well.
Good enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place.
But that sounds like me just on a Saturday night.
You can head on downstairs.
Dude, I must be infected. What do you mean? He said people have changed.
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better.
What happened when people change?
First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves on account of how they soiled themselves.
It's definitely me on a Saturday night.
Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
Where am I?
This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
Let me ask you something.
Just don't ask me to dance.
Why not? I want to ask him to dance now. What do you do around here?
Bouncer, bodyguard, law enforcer. I make sure the Sprat Shack gets only the highest caliber of clientele.
That's us.
Yes, your presence screams high class.
Yeah.
We get a lot of brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types. Both sides have their share of dirty scoundrels. And I hate dirt.
kind of people come? Well, he's already said, but you know, we'll ask him again.
This is a sublight bar, so most of our regulars come to plunder the old labs.
That's what we've come. No, we've come to find out stuff about the old lab, not plunder. Well, saying that, given a choice, we might plunder, you know, just a little bit.
And reevaluate, then venture out and try again.
What do you know about Gorgon?
Something bad happened here. Spacer's Choice was developing chemicals. The kind with nasty side effects.
Okie dokie.
Marauders outnumber the rest of us 10 to 1. Either they came from Gorgon, or something draws them here. I don't know which is worse. This place
Option
is
A, they came from here.
Cloud, stranger.
Option
That's
A is
all.
always the worst.
If you want the history of the Sprat Shack, talk to Lex behind the bar.
Okay. See you around.
Stay cool.
Oh, ugh. This place smells like Felix's birth.
True den of iniquity. How refreshing.
Okay. Looks... Do you know what? For a bar, it looks quite empty. Guys. Man, this place is dead. At least we can get a seat. Let's see here. Freddy, Trixie, bar patron. Oh, all those people have the same name. I must get confused in a roll call. A Raven drunk.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
Ooh. Whiskey. I'm feeling refined. Wine. Make it purple berry. I'm in a chipper mood. Spectrum vodka. I want to see colors. And lots of them. Yeah.
Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage.
Actually, came from... No, we'll lie. Sure. Got any leads?
Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites.
Because we're very persuasive, guys. We have a top hat on.
Pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day.
And a suit. Basically, we have... I think we have, like... So we maxed out our ability to be persuasive. Obviously, that was lying. But we maxed out our ability to be persuasive, and we're dressed for it, so we're well over. Do you know anything about Lucky Montoya? He was our friend.
Lucky?
Well, the person we're
Sure,
pretending
I
to be his
remember.
friend.
He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation.
Okay.
Down the road.
We need to go to the Office of Creative Incubation.
That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans and marketing.
Ooh.
Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
What happened?
You really want to hear my story? Law, most everyone around here is sick to death of it. by
Oh, I want to
now.
hear everything.
Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
Go on.
Get this, the canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
And we found his other arm. How you know it belonged to Lucky?
I'm a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle name. Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and
They
tight
sent me the
and sent it
package.
care of
Okay.
Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
The arm made it to me. I'm Hawthorne's next of kin, sort of.
No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle.
Why bother sending the arm? Yeah.
I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know. Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business.
Where was Lucky staying?
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just Wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
Ew. What do you know about Gorgon?
Spacer's Choice used to brew pharmaceuticals in these parts. That's why the asteroid smells like an old gym sock. They say adrenatime came from here, just down the road at the old R&D lab.
Okay.
Very hush-hush back in the day.
But any of the regulars have more information about Gorgon.
Roscoe might tell you more. He spent some time around here before the bar opened up. I trust him well enough. There's always Leonora, my favorite customer over in the storage room on the second floor. Keeps to herself and always closes out her tab.
What's Roscoe's story?
He's been here since opening day. I think he told me he was some kind of journalist.
Okay.
He got left behind when Spacer's Choice pulled out. And I guess no one's coming to get him.
Why did he get left behind?
He didn't tell me and I didn't ask.
We're going to ask, and he'll tell us because we have a top hat.
Resources rep. If you believe the chatter, a lot of good folks got left behind, and a lot of bad folks made it out. Sometimes that's all there is to it.
Poor bastard. Looking out for him.
Roscoe's drinks are on the house. We all know how it feels to get left behind. He'll be all right. He's with
I'm
the
surprised
family
if
now,
the ship's coming.
and we
That
take
no
care
one
of our
offered to
own.
take him off, you know? What can you tell me about Leonora?
Nice lady. Been coming around a lot these past few months. She isn't with Sublight, but seems to know the lay of the land better than anyone. She spends most of her days drinking alone. I think she's looking to hire someone. If you're open to a side gig.
Yes? Do you know if she spoke to Lucky Montoya?
Now that you mention it, I thought I saw those two sharing stories over a pint. Didn't think twice about it.
Okay.
I don't speak ill of the dead, but Leonora deserves better company. That Lucky was no
Hey.
good for her.
Lucky was sort
What are
of
friends
our
for?
friend. Well, the person whose ship we have after our pod crashed and killed him when we took his ship. Any idea why Spacer's Choice shut down Gorgon?
I doubt anyone knows the full story. One day the evacuation order went out. Grunts and lab coats scrambled to get anywhere but Gorgon. And the weirdest thing of all, adrenatime still hit the market. Me, I never touched the stuff. To each their own, but I think it's dangerous.
Southerners must be making a fortune off of Gorgon.
Damn right we are. We've got drugs, scrap metal, prototype weapons.
Oh, I'll have to put an end to all this. Only one making a fortune is going to be us.
When Spacer's Choice evacuated, everyone dropped their gear and ran. Most of it stayed where it fell, and all of it is up for grabs. Of course, the real treasure is whatever's locked up in the old facility. Until someone figures a way to crack it open.
So no one's
Just
been in the
sift it through
facility.
dirt.
Okay. No further
You
questions.
got it, bub.
So you run this place?
Yes and no. The Sprat Shack used to be a shipping and receiving warehouse during the old Project Gorgon days. When Spacer's Choice pulled their guys off-world, Sublight moved in to salvage what we could, and they put me in charge.
Now we have great reputation with Sublight. Sublight owns the Splash Shack now.
Yes and no. Rumor has it there's a Sprat wandering around the Groundbreaker, and he's the legal owner of the Sprat Shack. Hagen's idea.
Okay. Dare I ask why a Sprat owns this bar?
See, Hagen didn't want a paper trail that led back to her, so she gave the bar to the Sprat. If there were any
So we
legal
kill the
problems
Sprat and
with
take the bar.
place, the Sprat would do the time.
Most businesses in Halcyon are run by sprats, but
What?
this is the first I've heard of it being openly acknowledged.
You think a Sprat could own Edgewater? Oh. Imagine one wearing Mr. Thompson's little hat.
Anyway, that's what the paperwork says. I don't make the rules.
How would you even know which Sprat is the right one?
Easy. His name's Matt. The beautiful thing is, no one could tell Matt Sprat apart from an ordinary vermin. I think that's kind of the point, to send the authorities on a wild Sprat chase.
Yeah, try not to step on him. No, yeah, what if they turn it into a Sprat first?
Never thought about that. Shit, someone could have eaten my boss.
Yep.
As far as business arrangements go, this one's a head scratcher.
Because there's a
They say it's all
sausage
above
meat
board,
maker
so that's
on
what happens.
Groundbreaker that takes the Sprat and make meat out of it.
Yes and no. We're doing a lot more than squatting. We're classing up the joint, keeping the riffraff outside where it belongs. They didn't even serve drinks until I arrived. Talk about wasted potential.
Can you answer any questions without starting with yes and no?
Yes. And no. Again, that one was Hagen's idea. She told me that speaking in vague terms keeps you out of trouble. And I don't want any trouble in my place.
How do you get supplies in and out?
Thirsty people come and go from all over the colony.
But yet no one
Run
took
away
the
to somewhere better.
abandoned journalist, you know?
Some are well connected, and not everyone pays with bits. That's how we get the unconventional goods anyhow. Sublight keeps us well stocked with the essentials, by which I mean booze.
How about a drink?
Name your poison.
See if there's anything. Ooh. I'll have that. Legendary. Ooh, what's this meat? Regular meat. Take all the bullets. Take all that. Take all that. Nice. Pair all equipped. Sell all junk. Ah, money went down. All our stuff must have been seriously damaged. Okie dokie. That's 22. Oh, we're not taking them off. They may be lower, but they look cooler, you know? Let's speak to people that have names.
You're a humbug. That was my salvage, Trixie.
In case we can get side missions, you know?
Then, and you've no right to it now.
What's going on here?
A disagreement between professionals. None of your business.
I'm making my business,
I
Freddy.
risked my life sneaking around Marauders to claim that wreck. And I didn't see your name on it.
Now you've done it. Eat fist.
All right, that's enough. This is a family establishment. You want to make a mess? You make it outside.
But this was personal, Lex. It's a question of salvage. That wreck was gonna make me a fortune.
Not the Lex. You get a lot of tavern squabbles around here.
Ah, it's the same fight every day. 5 years we've been at this, and we still can't agree on how to properly tag salvage. Now you two listen, this is my place. While you're in the Sprat Shack, you'll sit quietly, or I'll forbid you to come here at all. Is that understood?
Fair's fair. I'll have a stout, and we'll settle this later on our own terms.
Ah, it's no good to leave a fight unresolved. If I don't do something, these two are gonna be at each other's throats.
What do you propose? I could intervene if you like.
You'd do that for me?
For a price? Sure. It's kind of what I do for everyone. Yeah. We want to be on the right side for the person who's going to give us alcohol.
I appreciate it all the same. You'll be paid for your time and expertise, of course. Freddy, Trixie, go on and make your case to the generous stranger.
I'll start, seeing as I'm the one who's been most wronged in this equation.
Okay. State your name for the tavern.
Oh, very formal.
Yep.
Freddy the Scab.
Okay.
Freelancer for sublight salvage and shipping. Same as my father before me.
Junkyard Trixie. Also a salvage freelancer. Though, I've been at it longer than Freddy.
Okay.
So, just up the road and due east of here, there's a shipwreck lodged in the mountainside, right?
Okay.
I staked my claim on that wreck. Then I wandered in for a drink. An hour later, Trixie swaggers in bragging about her salvage. Ugh, the nerve of some people.
How did you mark your claim?
I climbed on top of it and called out in my loudest voice, "Finders keepers!"
Sounds legit. Nod and turn to Trixie. What's your side of the story?
When I found the shipwreck, there were no salvage mark. See, the whole area was teeming with bloodthirsty marauders. So I snuck around and added my tag, clear as day, so no drunken idiots could claim the salvage out from under
She
me,
marked it.
Freddy.
But he did say finders
For the
keepers.
record, when I heard the Marauders coming, I left. Trixie must have set her mark down after me.
You had your chance to talk.
Sorry, I won't speak out of turn again.
Anyway, that's my story, ma'am.
What mark did you leave on the salvage, Trixie?
I drew an X in the dirt with my toe.
Couldn't the Marauders have walked over it by now, or the wind blown it away?
Wouldn't surprise me in the least, but that doesn't mean it ain't mine.
In all my years, I've never heard a more contentious argument. I don't envy your shoulders for bearing the weight of responsibility. You've heard it from them both. So, who gets the salvage?
These idiots don't know how to tag salvage, so I rule in no one's favor.
That ain't no kind of fair.
She ain't even from around here, Lax.
Here's a six-pack on the house, plus your fee. Maybe now we'll finally get some peace around here for a change.
Does this happen often?
A little too often, if you ask me. But
Yeah.
That's a sublight way.
She put a mark on this,
Worth doing,
potentially
worth
it's just a
fighting over.
mark in the dirt and gone. He says found his keepers, which normally I would say fair dues, but no one heard him. Gotta be a service, see you around.
Come and chat if you're ever feeling thirsty.
That's my captain.
Freddy's a
Very
rock.
diplomatic, Captain. Though fighting would be preferable to another conversation such as that.
Trixie's a stubborn gal, but I love her to
Okay, bar patron. Looking for more. The Raven drunk. Sounds like a good time to talk to him.
You're not drunk. I'm drunk.
Bar patron. Smugglers. Okie dokie. We need to go upstairs. We need to check the room. What's in here? Kitchen. Vending machine. Okie dokie. Always buy them. Because they're used to pick locks and hack stuff.
Do you think the folks here like strangers? Because some of them are looking at us like maybe not.
Who are you?
Love this place.
You know, I was supposed to talk to you.
You don't look like one of the salvagers, no? Don't really seem like the type. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far to get here and whose journey is far from over.
What makes you say that?
Confidence. The scavengers around here, they're faking it. You're the real deal. I don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something? I'd do it myself, but of course, the Marauders would eat me alive.
Depends on what you need.
Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress.
So, but I wouldn't turn over a rock unless there was salvage underneath it.
Well put. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled.
Where is Jerome now?
Nowhere good, that's for sure. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost. As soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line. I got to leave. Jerome stayed behind.
So you want me to find stuff about Jerome?
It's on again.
What brings you back to Gorgon?
A broken heart, that's what. This place is greedy. Took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here.
What do you think happened to Jerome?
No point in denying it. He died on this rock, likely torn apart by marauders, unless he took care of himself on his own terms. I don't like to imagine what happened, but I know I have to accept it.
If I come across anything, I'll let you know.
I appreciate it, stranger. I don't expect you to move the stars. Just keep an eye out and think of me from time to time. I don't have much, but if you help me, there's a little set aside for the occasion. Jerome used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first.
Okay. Why don't you ask you something first?
Yeah?
Did you know Lucky Montoya?
That old flirt? Yeah, I let him buy me a drink or two. He talked my ear off about exciting jobs he'd done. All lies, I'm sure. He fell asleep with his head on my shoulder. That man had baggage like you wouldn't believe. I didn't think anyone could be lonelier than me.
Did you mention anything about the Gorgon research facility?
He bragged about having the key to some sort of maintenance area in one of the old...
Might have a key in his room.
I never saw it, so I just assumed he was talking himself up. He also asked if I wanted to see something gross and slimy he kept in his room.
Okay.
He declined, politely.
Was he depressed?
He put on quite a front, but I think he was weary. Like he'd seen too much and had too little to show for it. Guess we were kindred spirits in a way.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Sure thing. My condolences if you two were close.
Tell me about your time on Gorgon.
The lab coats kept quiet about the project, but the air was charged with excitement. You could feel it wherever you went. They wanted to change the world. A tenfold boost to worker productivity with no side effects? Who wouldn't salivate at the thought? I don't know what went wrong, but when the shit hit the fan, it sprayed everyone in its path, including me.
Be seeing you. Okay, they're just patrons.
Huh, who's this now? Wonder if they...
There's Roscoe. He's someone else we were supposed to talk to.
Holy shit, a fresh face. Haven't seen your like in years. Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal, but you're welcome here.
The arm of our friend. Well, not our friend. The person who pretended to be friend.
You wouldn't guess to talk to her, but that lady's got a mean left hook.
I talked to her. She mentioned you. Some kind of journalist.
Some kind. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Got into reporting thinking I was gonna be some sort of public intellectual. What a joke. Spent 95% of my time playing stenographer to the board, and the rest writing puff pieces on the chairman's latest beard trim. Real life and death shit.
Seems like you have enough time. Can I help you out?
If you're going back out there, do you think you'd be willing to do an old bastard a small favor?
Depends. Helping out old bastards is 80% of my job. What do you need?
I prefer to think of it more as a way of life than a job.
Okay.
Well, I've been trying to get away from this rock for 5 lobby-fucked years, but I can't stay gone.
Why is that?
Told you I was a journalist, right? I was here on a story back when Project Gorgon was...
We need to know about the story.
I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice. Recorded them all on these little portable phonographs. But when everything fell to shit, Spacer's Choice wouldn't let me leave. Terms of my reporting contract unmet, they said.
You hid them. And now you need me to go get them for you. That's about covers it, doesn't it?
Right on the money. Look at me. I'm no fighter. I've never even touched a gun. But you're just the right amount of rough around the edges.
Thank you.
Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of here.
It's your lucky day, Roscoe. Why stash the recordings? Want a bit of background first.
Since the day my assistant and I started interviewing.
Okay, so someone tried to steal it, which means someone else could be there.
Always found a way in. So I took to hiding them all over the fucking asteroid. Thought I was so clever. What a fool I was.
You mentioned the assistant. Where are they now?
Oh, Georgie? Yeah, she helped me with interviews. A real whiz with the portable recorder tech, too. When things got crazy, I shoved her onto the last ship off Gorgon. With any luck,
Okay.
she's safe and comfortable in Byzantium. She tried every which way to stay, but it was my contract keeping us here, not hers. Didn't seem fair she'd have to suffer just because I made a bad deal.
Yeah, why not just forget and leave?
Oh, I've tried. Make no mistake. I've caught a couple of rides out with sublet.
So he did leave before then.
Lord's fixers always send me right back. And I'm not about to stand toe-to-toe with marauders just to fulfill a line item on a contract.
It's your lucky day, Roscoe. I'll go get those recordings.
No shit? That's downright civilized of you.
Thank you.
All right. One of them I stashed in the Office of Creative Incubation, in the projector room on the 3rd floor. I gave another to my friend Birdie to keep in her apartment, just outside OCI's upper entrance.
Okie dokie. Why there?
Seems like a good idea at the time. Someone had started a fire, folks were shooting other folks. It was a madhouse.
Got it. Next.
You'll find another in the chem lab. It's in the main lab storage room.
All right. Easy enough. The others?
The final one is in human inquiry and auditing. It's tucked behind a pipe in observation room B.
The observation room. Wouldn't someone have seen you?
What with the test subjects running loose, the researchers were surprisingly unobservant.
Got it. I'll be back.
Strength to your sword arm, friend. And thank you.
Okie dokie. Anything over this way? Who are you? Another bar patron. Sealed door, so we carry on up. Have a quick look at... Jerome's flask. It's classed as a task. And the other one's a side quest.
What have you got there? Adrenatime, I think. I found some in an old busted crate.
That's his room, but there's a door over here. Let's see what's down here.
Someone's in here. Hold on.
You okay?
Back up again.
Don't know. Okay, we'll just leave them. Oh no, they said we can... 150, dude. Requires a code to unlock. Day 1. Spacer's Choice may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on the way out. Most of the facility is sealed up tighter than a top rugger's safe. Time to do some digging. Day 6. Caught a break today. Met a scavenger who claims to be a salesman for Spacer's Choice. So be a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. Let's just say this guy is about as lucid as a sprat in a resale factory. But I'm spending Minnie's bits, so I cannot afford to take a chance. Day 7. It worked. Clearance mostly. Whoever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. Day 10. Olivia Ambrose's office and journal ought to be in a synthesis and manufacture center. The bad news, it's sealed up, and the ass end of a canyon. The good news is I should be able to open it from the bigwig's admin terminal in OCI. Day 13, OCI is calling with more orders, and I got a few other leads to chase down. Could be nothing, but my gut tells me there's more to this place than a missing journal. Time to turn over a few rocks and see what crawls out. I'm leaving the OCI key in the safe. The combo? It's 48:15. And let's hope random people that sleep in this bed never look at that note and open this safe. An eye. A mostly intact eye. Okay. Love that.
Don't they stick the preservative in before or after the eye comes out?
If I'm not mistaken, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, that eye might be the key Lucky mentioned.
Okay, it's an eye lock.
Strangeness have we involved ourselves in here?
Oh, okay, the region's quite... So we're here. That's all the way over there. Oh, one there. Okay. Go do this. This one first.
So, how you feel?
Actually, we didn't check fully down here.
I don't know.
Do you know what? No. We'll do a cheeky little save. Just in case we anger someone, you know? Okay, we're not going to steal from them. Yet.
Who do you work for anyway? Auntie Pete?
Do some squats in the lift, you know? Never skip leg day. No, I'll be back in one sec, guys. Okie dokie. Go out, we go round. Go to there.
Keep an eye out, Captain. This place don't look entirely safe.
Go to Pavati. Is it stealing here or is it? It's just taken. Nice. Guys asleep down here? What are you?
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later.
Okay, we'll leave it alone.
Better than natural day.
Okay. Carry on down. Yeah. Picker, save me. Cool. There, so before we shot, we did check to make sure that they had enemy name, life stuff on them, you know? Wonder if this is the crashed ship that the woman was on about. You know when they were arguing in the bar? Can we get in it? No. Maybe. No. Dang it. The bridge across there. Right, this must go up. Sleeping person next to a sprat. Okay. Doing this for a lighter. No. Drinking flask, not a lighter. Lighter was in an earlier mission.
I'll keep quiet.
Again, we steal everything.
This place is steeped in desolation and despair. The natural habitat of marauders.
Ooh.
Are all these marauders former townsfolk?
Mr. Flats. The person said they hid one of the things in an apartment. It has to be here. Day 0. Ship just left. Lord bless it for getting it off. That's it. Okay, whatever it is will be right down the bottom. Ambush my warders. Hendrik dead deserves it. They delivered. Okay. You mentioned stashing the flask in his and her old apartment. He's up there. Kidoki. So we'll just see what else is around. More people just sleeping, you know? Loads of sleeping. Oh, what's this? Mining gear. Gorgon ruins. So now we've got a fast travel point. Nice.
We're quite a team, my friend.
Nice hit.
Okie dokie. Could be something up. We want to search everything out, like search around, search everywhere first. Need dealer's stash key. Okay, we're going to check up. There's still that over there. And then we go to the apartments. Okie dokie. That might actually just be the big lab. Let's have a quick look at... Yeah, that isn't showing over here. Showing in there. That isn't showing as being in one of these places. Okie dokie. More sleeping people. To mission tower. And not going bad. With this. Logs. Quitting time. Well, poopy. Okay, it's just about janitors, it looks like. Maybe something later. We go in. Maybe. Okay, time to go ransack all the apartments. Around here? Nope. Cousin Dan. Reed stopped giving out the stuff. Lord damn it. I can't get Adrena time from him. That makes you my only source. Don't you string me along. Can't work, can't sleep. Okay. There's an Edgewater letter. Right, nothing there. Next level up. That's the room there. The grave reads, Jerome. Cheers to the beginning of forever. I've known her. It's his flask. Nice. Is there anything up here? A locked door. Champion. One of his recordings.
Second month on Adrenatime. It's like the color came back. Like I was tuned to the wrong band all this time, and now the static's gone. I'm finally clear-headed, focused. There's so much I'm excited to do. I feel like me again. Side effects? I guess I've noticed people staring at me a lot more lately.
We're going to find out there's something seriously wrong with Adrenatime. We've got like loads in our stash.
They don't get it. Maybe they just don't trust it. Or maybe they don't trust me.
Don't need that. I like keeping one of everything, just in case. Okie dokie. Head back to the splash shack. Go and hand that mission to the woman.
Hopefully, following in Lucky's footsteps doesn't result in us sharing it.
Where's, dude, why is Pavani standing behind him like that on the left? That's just weird. Weird.
You find anything out there, you let me know. I'm ready to get off this rock.
Found your husband's flask.
That's it, all right. Law. Still smells like his whiskey, his cigarettes, and that awful cologne he bathed in every morning. Here. I saved up for this just in case I needed to go out into the ruins myself. Truth be told, I'm glad I never had to use it. You didn't happen to find anything else out there, did you?
I found his journal. He went mad at the evacuation and became a marauder.
A marauder? You're telling me he's been alive all this time? Don't tell me that's the end of it. Was there anything else?
He may not have been one of them ones. Simply no way of knowing where he is now.
You're right. My Jerome deserved better.
It could have been any of the ones we finished off, to be fair. But he could still be out and about.
Colony. Jerome got me out of Gorgon. I can honor his memory by staying out. Time to hit the dusty trail. Be seeing you, stranger.
Be seeing you.
I think you did the right thing, Captain, but I hope she doesn't try to go after him.
That's entirely up to her, providing, not us.
Harsh truth, Captain, but a necessary one for her to hear.
Yes. And if she does anything foolish, that's on her. But one there, and 3 there. And the main mission showing over there, so... Oh, there was stuff up there. Ooh. Probably get there through there. So, we'll leave. We head that way. Yeah, so it looks like, for DLC, it looks like there's going to be quite a bit to do. Okay, so there's a force field stopping us getting in. Okay. Must be a different way of getting in then. Across that bridge. So we're going to teleport up here. See about going across that bridge. That. What's the figure got on? See, this way. Okay, so we should be able to get to a bridge. Let's do this. Well, sorry about that.
Spacer's Choice wouldn't abandon such an expansive and expensive operation without good reason. Or in their case, a really bad one.
Whatever happened here must have been real bad. Spacer's Choice just up and abandoned it.
Okay. See what's up here first.
The things you find in caves around here.
Okay. So we know this is where... Oh, so we can get comics. Okay. We need to keep an eye out for them then. Okie. Sealed from the other side. That might be one we haven't had. Like I said, we want to keep at least one of everything. In case we get another mission like that fashion one. I'll get into that. Okie dokie. I wonder if heading down there we can open that front gate. That's what we're doing here. We're going to go down and see if we can open up the front. Yeah, see, because we can always fast travel to the places. You know, just in case these could have something that helps me out. Cool. Now that's open. Nice. Okie dokie. Again, we want to make sure we keep one of everything. One of every armor, one of every weapon. Just in case we get another mission like that fashion one. And we need a pass key. Maybe it's go in the rear facility. Key might be in there in order to go back and enter the front facility. There might be something lying around, maybe. Have to be a bit more vigilant of what we are looking at. Remote workstation in the mines near the OC of your shift. We may not be able to get this one yet. It sounds like this. We need to find those people's bodies in order to get the stuff. But we opened up the fast travel point, you know. If we've done that, we could probably do the same. Go over, open up that fast travel point. Head over there, open up that fast travel point. Be one down there. Yeah, so teleport to the ruins. Do a cheeky little save. I say that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is where tonight's stream shall end. We managed to do one mission in Gorgon, get another side mission, go around and look around and find certain areas. So tomorrow, when Outer Worlds continues, which will be after our Final Fantasy 13 stream, we'll search everywhere else, get all the recordings for the guy, and then we will do the main mission of this DLC. Seems like it's a bit to explore. So yeah, we'll join us tomorrow as Outer Worlds continues. I say thanks for coming along. Keep me coming today in the chat. Doctor Who. Quite a bit hot here. Okay. So for those that don't know, all this month we have teamed up 3,000 other content creators in order to raise up to $40 million to provide clean water around the globe. So we have joined Team Water. We'll be mentioning this throughout this month on our streams. This is the whole month we mentioned. And if you donate $1, that could help provide clean water for a person for a full year. We are aiming to raise the $40 million so that we can provide clean water for 2 million people for decades. If you're interested in checking out and joining Team Water and donating, go to teamwater.org. There's links to that in the description below, in the pinned comment. Alternatively, if you're watching on your TV and you have a smartphone, you can see a QR code here. You can scan that, and that will also take you to the same website. It's a worthy cause, so if you have just a couple extra bit of money lying around and you're looking to donate and do something worthy, feel free to go there and donate. But everyone, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye, and stay safe.